Okay, we're back. It's been an hour, and I already heard the thunder picking up, and I see those lightning strikes starting to come in. It's been an hour, so that lightning has definitely picked up, guys. There you go, there to confirm it. This is what I was looking for earlier. This is exactly what I was looking for earlier. Oops. Let me go ahead and stabilize this a bit better. And probably just hold it like this. There we go. Michael saying, wow, still raining hard there? Exactly. It's still raining hard here, and it's about to pick up and get worse. Let me go ahead and adjust this real quick. This darn gimbal. That'll help. Let's see. There you go. That's the truck doing that. That's not a siren. That rain definitely has picked up, guys, and we're supposed to be getting another front in a second. It has slacked up quite a bit in downtown. Yeah, it was pouring earlier in downtown. Now it's relaxed there. Now it's raining more so here because it's coming from the southwest towards the northeast. So I looked at the radar, and apparently it's supposed to rain pretty good in a second. Probably in the next like 10 or so minutes. Maybe even less than that. Okay guys, here we go. By the way, welcome Michael Bullops. Great to see you on here tonight. Yeah, we're in a different side of Atlanta over here. This is like 20 miles away from downtown. No thunder or lightning for a while now here in Atlanta. Oh, wow. Good to be here, Michael said. Absolutely, man. I just got good to be here. Absolutely, man. Glad to have you here, man. I thought you were meaning like good to be here in Atlanta. I was gonna say, I know, right? Right, Michael? I'm going to stay on here for probably about another hour or two. For those, this is an epilepsy warning. If you have epileptic seizures, do not watch this video. I know I'm pretty late into this. I'm already 6 minutes and 7 minutes into the video saying this, but if you have an epileptic seizure from bright lights, then do not by any means watch this video. These are very quick lightning flashes. Some of them may be very bright. It's supposed to pick up at 2 o'clock. That's 2 o'clock right there. It's kind of blown out, but there you go. That's 2 o'clock. Oh, we are right in the middle of it. I knew it was already coming through here because the thunder was picking up. The lightning and thunder, as you see. Good night, Jeremy. Okay. Have a good night, man. Welcome 4 people. We're gonna have flash flooding for sure in this area. It's gonna be raining for the next few hours pretty heavily. I want to record all of it, but I'll see how my battery does on the phone. It's at 43%. I was able to charge up maybe about 20% within that hour, which is kind of slow because I had apps open on it. I tried to exit out, but I have my power bank on me. Just to charge up the camera and take out the external microphone if I need to. It's a cold breeze. I have to say, in the last hour, the lightning and thunder is a lot more intense than the previous hour. Like right now, but that was like once in about a few minutes. It was more frequent than that about a few minutes ago. Jason Furiani, welcome back, saying wind picked up down here in McDonough. I'm sure, especially since it's coming from down that way. I'm sure. Jason, welcome back, man. Yeah, basically, this is part 2 of the severe weather storm front here in Georgia. The very southern tip of a winter storm system that's in the far northeast, but it's a huge system. And this storm system right here has wreaked havoc in like Mississippi and Alabama. But it's from California. It's a California system. And it migrated all the way through the East Coast here. Mouse Potato said it's picking up here too. Eating a curry. Cool, man. Like curry food? That sounds really good. It's exactly 2 o'clock right now. That storm system pretty much picked up at about 1. I could have kept it going the whole stream, but the impression was that the radar was saying that it was within another hour. And truthfully, it was within the next 30 minutes, but it is what it is. We still may get pretty strong storms in a second. We may not. It may just be an ASMR stream, which is fine. Jason Furiani saying also eating a late night snack. Boar's head sandwich I spiced up. That sounds delicious, man. I just had barbecue chips and a little snack brownie like about 15-20 minutes ago. And chips. I'm probably going to have something to actually eat after this is all over. That last stream, guys, got 173 views. That last stream I just did got 173 views. Guys, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate all of your support. I really do. You guys, wow, that was just amazing right there. I'm like, you guys, I'm just so grateful. Thank you for all the views in the last live stream and the new subscribers. I appreciate your support. Jason said, I find radar to lag about 15 minutes behind the actual weather. That is true, Jason. Like, it usually lags like about 15 to 20 minutes. That's a really good observation, and it's very true. Like, right now, the weather, this is what it was saying it would be by 2 a.m., but as if the storm is going to still pick up, which it still very well may. I don't know yet, but... Thank you so much, Jason, saying, 173, nice. Absolutely, man. It's awesome, guys. You guys rock. And it got almost 20 likes. I'm like, whoa, that was the most I ever got in a while. I'm so appreciative of it. Just recording the weather got more views than the downtown Buckhead video, not downtown Buckhead, downtown Midtown Atlanta walk I did at Atlantic Station. And in the city, I was in Atlanta, and that video got more views than that. It's more important, to be honest, but at the same time, wow. So I'm just, once again, so grateful. I didn't know I was going to get that many views. YouTube can be random like that. Truck's having a bit of allergies going on there. Being a trucker driving through this kind of weather is probably one of the main reasons why they get paid so much money in the United States, at least, and probably other parts of the world too, but you have to drive through all sorts of weather. It's calmed down considerably from even 20 minutes ago. The thunder picked up, but it wasn't too bad. At least you guys could see it at the very beginning of the stream, how bad the thunder was. Or how bad the lightning rather was. Jason said rainy people. Let me read that again, oh my goodness. Jason said rainy weather can be calming to people, especially live and with location mentioned. Awesome, man. And that is a good point too. It's ASMR. I may start doing that this year then. That's a really good idea. Same here. Awesome, man. I find the light in real life to be warmer on than the camera is right now. Now it's starting to look kind of like it is in real life on the camera. I had to point it at the parking lot. But overall, this camera is doing fantastic. I see trucks parking over here. Is there a stoplight there? I think there is. At this exit. It's the white noise the rain makes. Absolutely. I agree. Jason said, right, ASMR. Yep. I love ASMR. That's really the kind of content I create on this channel anyway. Unless I'm doing a live walking stream, it's still a type of ASMR. But especially the driving videos I did in 2023. And those videos are 120 hertz, so you can actually watch them back at 120 FPS with the said settings I give. But the buffering speed of the internet could be a really strong hindrance depending on how fast it is. If it's sort of slow, I wouldn't recommend to watch it because you're doing 2x speed at 720p or 1080p and up at 60 frames a second. And the internet doesn't like that. If it's like 3 megabits per second, it's not going to work. It has to be pretty much high-speed internet for it to be really comfortable to watch. Jason Variani said most street lights are becoming wider and wider. I tend to like that, but a yellow light can be soothing, exactly. To me, a yellow light and an orange light gives like a nostalgic, warm kind of feel. But the white lights are very smooth looking and they don't flicker like the orange and yellow lights do. Like, I mean, this video is 30 frames a second, but you don't see any striations on my finger. It's completely continuous. So it looks naturally more realistic and well light, and it's a stronger LED light anyway. They've really improved on the light technologies in the last couple of decades. I like the wider lights, to be honest, too. It just makes everything brighter. You can see what you're doing and it looks very natural. I do see some extreme flash flooding going on right down there. Aside from that, everything is okay, but we do have localized flooding. Mouse Potato said, damn, there's a lost opportunity. It was April Fool's yesterday. I could have made an ASMR video yesterday, then at the last second did a jump scare. That would have been classic, man. You can do that next year, though, definitely. That's a good idea for 2025. Darn, man, that's a whole year now. Sorry to hear that, bud. That's a whole nother year. If I'm not mistaken, the weather may be over now. Let me check the radar. Seems like it's kind of over. Yeah, it's moving to the right. Yeah, the severe part of it is... Which direction? Okay. I thought it was moving to the right. Yeah. See it updated. Heavy thunderstorms and just... It's your average storm front. Okay. I'll stand until about like 2:30, 2:45 and chat with all of you, and then I'm gonna call it a night after that. I'll probably do a stream later on today. I'll see about where to go, but to any of my new subscribers watching, I probably will be going to like maybe, I want to say, I don't know yet, maybe tomorrow, but at the same time I may go somewhere else. If I have enough energy. If I have enough energy left, I may do that. Jason said, yep, natural feeling and easier to see things, more contrasting rather. Absolutely, Jason. That's exactly it. You're right. That's my humor in a nutshell. Jason said a mouse. Ha 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 ha. Would have been epic, I know, right? Mouse Potato said use one of them face morphing apps. Yeah, that would. Yeah, that would have been really funny, Mouse. Michael Bullup said, I don't think it's completely over until about 4:30 a.m. according to my radar. It's the same here. It'll end completely at like 4:30. But it'll just be regular rain by about that time. This is 210. It's already kind of dying down now. It's looking like your average storm front, but they're saying it's supposed to be dangerous. But that's at 4:30-ish. That's exactly it, Michael. Nickel. Nickel. There you go. I think that's how they say it in France. Mouse Potato would know more about that. I think it's Miguel. I know the Spanish version is Miguel. It's their version of Michael. Jason said, ever drive into the campus at Clayton State? We used to raise some hell in that place. Plenty of things locals can do, actually. They used to show movies in the theater on location. Really? I didn't even know that. The last time I was at Clayton State University was in 2018. And I have it on camera too. I have it on my channel where I went through that Morrow Trail. And that Morrow Trail was never completed. It was only partially completed. I haven't been over there. Darn, it's been 5 years already. That's crazy. Michael said Mika. Right. I thought it was Mika. Exactly. Mika. Jason, I may actually end up going to Clayton's. I don't know, man. It would be worth a shot, but I'm not sure about visiting there. I may do it though, but they kind of had attitudes there when I was there in 2018. Mouse Potato said, I know nothing about France. Okay. I've been there twice, but took nothing back with me. Oh my god. Okay. Mouse Potato's funny. Jason is saying they have a nice lake back there. See, I didn't even know that. I may go ahead and walk over there then. I'll see about it. In Francais, pronounced Michel. Michel, okay. Michel. Oh, okay. Now you see, now you're teaching me, man. I didn't even, or I think my mom may have told me that. But I thought it was Michel. Yeah. Yeah, Michel. Yep. And Jason said you can even fish it. Really? That's definitely up for an idea. It's pretty windy today, but I'll see about maybe scooting around there. Maybe. Maybe not. I may end up doing that. I don't know. It would make for a good pre-recorded video though. Mouse Potato said just that you have to walk miles to get to the Eiffel Tower in a framed photo. Exactly. Excuse me. Yeah, that's a big tower. That's a pretty big tower. I could see how, like, there are some people who even walk like 1 mile from the Eiffel Tower to get a better shot of it, a better picture of it. The only thing that's sounding like thunder right now is if I do this with my chin, with the earplugs on or earphones on, and clench these muscles. That's the only thing that's sounding like thunder at the moment. Mouse Potato said that thing's huge. I know, right? That tower is huge. Maybe one day I can go over there and get some footage of it, just like in London. But I definitely want to see like the Americas. I want to see older. I want to see like Colombia. And I'm older referring to right now, like than when I was younger. I want to see like Colombia, Brazil. Because like a lot of them, they look like they could be like my actual family down there sometimes. I'm like, they look just like me. The women down there are gorgeous. But that's only my personal preference. They look really pretty down there. Really European and very sensual, very sporting. They're way easier to talk to. But it depends on where you go to in the United States as well. You can probably find friendly people like that too, but for the most part, the United States is unto itself. But that's not to say that you have countries down there that aren't unto themselves as well. This is the planet Earth. Jason said when you go in through the main entrance, keep going straight back. Lake is on the right side of the parking lots and campus buildings. Really? I'm gonna see about that then. Mouse Potato said, where is that? Jason says, so what are your favorite places to get food around there? Italian Oven is always a good place to get pizza. Yeah, I like Papa John's, but around here, I mean, you have an Applebee's, you have a McDonald's, you have an Applebee's, what other restaurant? You have Crystal's. My favorite place is actually Sonny's in Morrow, Georgia. I may end up going over there later on today, tomorrow. I want to visit around Terra Boulevard, but I'll see about it. That's what I wanted to do, but I want to be conservative with the electricity on my scooter. What I may end up doing is I'll see about it, but I may end up getting a generator. But that thing would be very heavy to carry in my backpack. So I'd rather just scoot over there and then walk the rest of it for you guys, and then maybe walk to Terra Boulevard and back. It's gonna be a walk though, that's the thing. I'm up for it. It's just I have to push the scooter. Real Italian pizza is amazing. Absolutely, Mouse. An authentic Italian pizza is so amazing. I absolutely agree. I had Italian pizza on the corner of 7th Avenue and 12th Street, or 11th Street. 11th Street back in 2003 when I was like 7 years old. That was perfect. I love the dough. But actual Italian pizza, I agree, is absolutely amazing. When you have it, when they put their hearts and souls into it, oh yeah. Jason said, look up Italian Oven and check it out. Look up Italian Oven and check it out sometime. Sonny's Barbecue in Morrow is good eating, absolutely. Mouse Potato said from Italy, absolutely. You know, guys, I may want to actually... Okay, I mean from Italy, not America. Yeah, I would actually want to go to Italy too one day. One day, I'll say, and definitely try out their pizza. I would do that if I actually went over to Italy. I would do that. Actual Italy. That sounds really good. I would try that. But Jason, I'm going to probably end up going to Morrow today anyway. I'm not sure if I'll do Clayton State University, but I did want to go over by Terra Boulevard and see how it's doing down there. I haven't been over there since about 2020 actually with you guys, but actually no, 2020, no, that was last year, 2023. No, I was there last year. That was me last year. I was there. I said that was me last year. That was last year rather. I went over to Terra Boulevard. I'll go back and see how it is. It's a lot cooler today too, so it should be easier to walk in. Earlier yesterday it was 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 25 Celsius, 26 Celsius, so it was pretty warm. But now today it's going to be in the 50s and 60s, and even colder during the night, so a lot more comfortable to walk in without burning too much sweat, or causing too much sweat rather. You want it to burn your weight, but you don't want to be goopy and sweaty. But I'll do it anyway if I absolutely have to. But yeah, I was wanting to go over tomorrow anyway, later on today, but like I said, I would have to make sure that the scooter, I didn't use too much battery. Mouse Potato said, tell Action Kid to get his rear end back from Asia. Mouse Potato. Mouse Potato, why would I even do that? But oh wow. Mouse Potato said tell AK to get his rear end back from Asia. You were funny, man. Action Kid has been all through Asia. Pretty much like how pretty soon I may be all in South America. His Asia is my South America, man, to be honest with you. To be really honest, like, but we have to go to South America first. We have to verify if it's really my South America like that. I wanted to say a word. I wanted to say the A word. No, my God, he spent too long there. Easy. Oh my God. Mouse Potato, you're so funny, man. Whoa. Mouse, here you go, Mouse Potato. You're going. Easy, easy. You spent too long there. I don't know, man. That's kind of how I would travel in South America. When I go there, because it's so cheap like that, I would be going there for probably like 2 or 3 months out of the year. Like, you can live down there like off of $1,000 for a while and be able to move around there, including transportation. So I want to do a South America, excursion sometime this year. Maybe towards the end of it, but hopefully within the next month I could at least get started, because I know down there, their winter begins in the middle of the year. But then again, I don't mind traveling like in the middle of the year, as long as I could see it again during the warm parts of the year. That's kind of disorienting too, because it's springtime here, but it's their autumn down there. So now that it's getting warmer here, it's going to get colder there. So we just got out of a cold season, so if I go back into it, it's like I'm in an eternal winter, which I really don't even mind. I kind of like it cold, but then at the same time, I mean, I guess I could. It would just be kind of disorienting. And then to go from there, if I spent down there the whole winter there, and then it just turns summer, and then come back up here, then it would be 2025, and then boom, you have the winter again. And then we are midway through the 2020s, just like that. Thankfully, 2020 is at that point a half decade ago. It's already 4 years and 3 months ago now, thankfully. Mouse Potato said, be careful of them Brazilians, they can get pretty frisky. I've read about them, Mouse Potato, and I've had people, you know, talk about them, like in Sao Paulo. Like, you have to be careful of pickpocketers and just watch your surroundings like you would in New York. It's kind of like New York. You have to just be careful of your surroundings and you'll be okay. Go, you know, where all the good people are. Like, I would recommend Mouse Potato whenever you get time to watch my buddy Ace. He's a really good guy, and he's been down there. He did a whole video about them. He talked more about their politics as well with a guy named Phil. Phil in Brazil, I think it is. Phil in Brazil. And he's been down there since 2008. So, I mean, that video, I really like it. I mean, sometimes, and I'm not trying to just say that about everywhere, but sometimes the pretty comes with the ugly, unfortunately. But when I saw Brazil, I could just connect to it already through the camera, but it's something else being there in person too, I have to admit. It depends on where, Mouse Potato too. Like in Rio de Janeiro, the favelas, you don't go there. That's like going into the worst parts of Atlanta, going like into like somewhere random like Decatur. In some parts of East Atlanta, you don't do that. Same thing with Brazil. In different parts of different cities, you have to know the good parts and the bad parts. Even in Colombia too, but Colombia, man, is more of a vibe for me. I can connect to Colombia even quicker than Brazil, to be honest. But if I do go to Brazil, I would do Sao Paulo. If I do Argentina, I would do Buenos Aires. And I would definitely go to Rio de Janeiro for the beaches, man. I have a friend that I have on my channel. He blew up like overnight just recording the beaches down there. People love watching it. And I really wanted to be there with them recording the beaches, but it's okay. I have better technology, and I was like, better technology will come by the time whenever I get to go down there, and I'll be able to give them that experience with that. That's the thing about technology. It's always improving still. And so I was like, I'll go down there and record the beaches in Rio de Janeiro back in 2022 and 3, I was saying. And I still do want to do that. I just, at this very point, I want to see more of what Brazil has to offer. Like, I know, I just actually met a guy, a Lyft driver, and he's from Recife, and so we were talking for a while. I gave him my Discord. He's on Discord, but he actually did first place with boat sailing, and he's just a really good guy. His name is, I could show his Instagram to you guys right now. He's a really cool person. And this definitely beckoned me to come to Brazil and see what it has to offer in the near future. His name is Carlito Moura. Carlito Moura. He's done a lot of stuff in Brazil, but he's definitely on the water. Like, I wanted to go jet skiing, and even AK went jet skiing. But, like, he does that for a living in Brazil. 5 people, thank you for watching. Hello, guys. So I would definitely contemplate going to Recife in Brazil as well. Mouse Potato said, don't tell me I didn't warn you. I mean, that could happen in New York, to be honest. Like, you have to know what you're doing in New York. Like, even Action Kid, when he was in New York, he had to be very careful of what time of day he was walking and people coming up to him. One time during the pandemic, there was this guy pranking him but with something to drink, and then he was yelling at him or something. And I remember saying run because he was kind of a weirdo, but Michael Bullup said I visited Brazil in 2000. Wow, right at the turn of the new millennium. Awesome. We went into the favelas in Rio, but we had a guy who had prearranged our visit so we would be safe. It was a very interesting. It was okay. Let me read that again. I visited Brazil in 2000. We went into the favelas in Rio, but we had a guy who had prearranged our visit so we would be safe. It was a very interesting. It was very. I keep putting a very. It was very interesting to say the least. Yeah. It was very interesting to say the least. Okay. You see, that was back in the day too. By now we're at 2024. So even now, back then, it's almost a quarter century ago. But yeah, 2000 Rio sounds a little lethal. I'm not gonna lie, man. Rio at the turn of the new millennium, because I'm just gonna be honest, kind of behind in certain areas. So Rio back then sounds like New York maybe in 1985. Something like that. Mouse Potato said they always come on to me, as happened to me in work. Oh no, man. Miranda, welcome back. Can't sleep at all. Is it the rain, or is it you're just having problems falling asleep? I'm sorry to hear that, Miranda. I mean, I have a few places I want to see in Brazil, like the Cife now. Carlito put me onto it, so I'm like, cool, I'll check that out. Mouse Potato said, I go to sleep when I pass out. I go to sleep when I pass out. I know, right? Sometimes I do too. Oh, really? The tornado warning, actually? Oh, wow, Miranda. Which part of Georgia are you in? Because I know it's moving eastward now. Like, it just passed over us in Stockbridge, just outside of Morrow, but... Gosh. Otherwise, I just look at my eyelids, Mouse Potato said. I know, right? Like, especially like in sunlight, if it's sunny outside and you're taking a day nap, it's all red and it looks like you're looking through red shades at nothing. It's an interesting experience. Mouse Potato said, otherwise I just look at my eyelids. Miranda said, just want to be up in case. Absolutely. Just want to be up just in case. Absolutely. Miranda said Stockbridge. Oh, wow. Mouse Potato said I thought that was only the Midwest. I know, right? In England, they advertise it. That's definitely where Tornado Alley is, Mouse Potato, but we do get that here in Stockbridge as well. It does come over to Georgia. It goes from the Midwest to Georgia because it's even over here because it's greener, but we just don't get the major tornadoes as much or as frequently, but they can happen in Georgia, and when they do, it can get kind of dangerous, but they usually don't hit, so you don't have to worry about tornadoes living in Georgia. You just have to be prepared just in case if one comes up. And that's from experience. Miranda's in Stockbridge. So we're still under a tornado warning. I think it's about to expire at 3 o'clock though. Michael Bullock said, go to Salvador da Bahia, Brazil. I think you will like it. Actually, I am Marwa went there too. Salvador da Bahia, Brazil. Salvador da Bahia, Brazil. I think you will like it, definitely. Yeah, I am Marwa went there, and I think Ace went there as well. But I know I am Marwa went there. I haven't seen him in a while. I need to catch up in his videos. I Am Mara's a pretty cool guy as well. And he's building up his village in Kenya. It's pretty awesome to see it right from scratch in the digital age, building it from scratch. He has a crystal clear record of his city, how it was before and when it gets built up after. It's all digital, so it'll be amazing to show his kids that, his grandkids that. Mouse Potato said, do you get hurricanes there? Very rarely in Georgia because we're at a high enough elevation at 960-ish feet. Sometimes it does come through Georgia and through Atlanta, but they're usually either, the most it can usually be is like a Category 1 or Category 2, but usually it's a tropical depression or a tropical storm at the very most. It's usually already dissipated by the time it gets to Georgia. Miranda said that's where the black people are in Brazil. Absolutely, Miranda, like Salvador da Bahia. But actually, they're kind of mixed in Salvador da Bahia based on Ayamara. When I saw it, I watched a video when he was there last year, and it was kind of mixed. Kind of like me, kind of like you. They're like mixed black people. And I love mixed black people. It's a really nice, cool combo. Very pretty. I am definitely going to contemplate that though, Michael Phillips. I would contemplate going to Salvador da Bahia, Brazil. Yeah, the tornado warning is over at 3, I think, too. I saw that on the Weather Channel. I think it's over at 3. Because I'm at the edge of Stockbridge right now, looking towards Morrow, and this is the most we've got. So it's just a regular rainstorm. There's literally no lightning at all. All the lightning was at the beginning of the stream, and that's as intense as it got, which I'm grateful for. I'm glad it wasn't any more intense than that, because it can get not only scary, but it can get pretty dangerous with a lot of cloud-to-ground lightning strikes, like I recorded a year ago when I was in Lovejoy. And the year before that, I just never posted it, but I was over here in Stockbridge again, and there was so many clouds and lightning strikes, and it struck pretty much right in front of me, and I was like, whoa! I just never put it to YouTube. But yeah, I would love to. 6 people, welcome. Welcome 6 people. I would love to go to Brazil. And I would love to go to Colombia too, Medellin. I already have a guy who lives in, a friend who lives in Medellin, a watcher in here, and he was giving me where to go down there. Antioquia, that's where he lives, Antioquia, Colombia. Mouse Potato said, where are you, POV? Are you in a house? I'm at a commercial property, I'll say. I don't want to say it out, but I think you could probably guess what it is. I'll say it to you on Discord. Micah Bullock said, yes, they're very mixed with a lot of races, but there's a strong African cultural influence from the slave trade. Oh, okay. Very interesting, okay. Yes, they are very mixed with a lot of races, but there's a strong African cultural influence from the slave trade. I'll think about going there, okay. Sometime in the future, if I'm on an excursion down there, I would try to see Salvador da Bahia, but I know the airline tickets are kind of expensive. Mouse Potato said, okay, cool. Look at that autofocus, guys. They worked in this. Oh yeah, this is money right here. This one is money. Oh, I love it, dude. Samsung, you guys rock, man. That was an awesome, oops, it's the microphone there. That was an awesome stream I did the other night in Atlanta, and that was a beautiful pre-recorded video. I have to make the 2x speed version so you guys can see it at 120 FPS. And I hope you guys like it. But I'll be back in Atlanta soon enough. I think the rain is starting to stop now. and we're about to approach 1 hour. We're about to. Miranda said, "Are you okay? A roof?" Yeah, I'm okay. I'm not on a roof. I'm on the second floor. Michael said, "I know exactly where you are in Stockbridge." Really cool, man. He gave a wink. Michael said, "I know exactly where you are in Stockbridge." Wink. Here goes Michael. Just like magic, the rain stopped. That is it, apparently. The show's over. Wow. That's the end of it. Got clouds I can't even see that the camera's seeing. Miranda said, "LOL, it was a typo." You know how many times we make mistakes on YouTube with typos? So you are more than okay. You are more than okay. Look at how crisp everything is right now. Michael said, "I am really good with tracking locations." Mouse Potato said, "Michael's a hitman." Mouse Potato, you're cracking me up tonight, man. Mouse Potato's on fire tonight with the puns, man. He said Michael's a hitman. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I definitely want to live stream in Brazil. And to be honest too, like where I'm at right now, it looks very similar to like how it does in some parts of Brazil. It's very loose architecture, basic concrete, grass. It's basic concrete just like this, and trees. This is pretty much kind of how Brazil looks. Even like this own parking lot, it's very earthy. 7 people, welcome. The storm has just now ended. It looks to be here in Stockbridge. At the beginning of this stream was the most intense, but right now it's very calm and it's starting to drop in temperature. Welcome 7 people. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel for more Atlanta content. I'm live streaming now in 4K, which is absolutely amazing. I never thought I'd be streaming in 4K this early, but here we go. 4K hasn't just come out either. It's been out for about a decade, which is insane. You can watch a video now from 10 years ago in ultra quality, and 10 years later you can stream at it. Makes sense. At least they, progressed somewhere. They made progress somewhere, somehow. Right now it's 2:45 a.m. 02:45 on my clock. And that is when the next solar eclipse is supposed to take place, after April the 8th. So I am not going to miss it. I'm definitely not going to miss it. This is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of event, and that's the last in North America for 21 years. 20 to 21 years. I'll be streaming it in 4K most likely, since I can't even stream it in 4K 60. I'll try to get it in 4K. It's a slow-moving event anyway, so. It's amazing to think that by 2045, I'd be 48 years old, going on 49. I'd be 48 years old. Like, that's crazy. And 2046, I'd be 50. But, wow. mid-century, I'd be in my middle age as well, man. But I'm still gonna be me. I got we're at exactly an hour. 100 with 2 zeros, man. That's 10,000, baby. So it's been an hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream here, guys. I think the rain has ended. It's very calm now. I enjoyed talking with all of you. But yeah, I gave you some hints what I may do later on today and what my plans are for the near future. I have to save up some more money now because I had other stuff I had to get. Me and my brother traveled up to Toccoa, Georgia in 2017 to view it. Cool. I just went over to McDonough to view it back then. I cycled over to McDonough back then to view it. But awesome, Jason. Toccoa, Georgia. That sounds cool, man. I may leave. I may go up far enough. I probably will just go to Atlanta to view it. I think that'll be good enough. I'll see a full solar eclipse someday. It's just a lot of money at the moment to go somewhere else where it would be directly over it, but I'm okay with that. But as always, like if you want to support me, the pinned message is up there. But yeah, man, I just appreciate all the support you guys have given me, and yeah, I'm about to end the stream pretty shortly. Thank you all for watching. Thank you so much, Mouse Potato, Jason. Thank you so much for coming back. Miranda's laughing. Thank you so much for coming back. Michael Bullops, thank you so much. You were the first one on here, man. Thank you so much for joining, man, and great to see you again here. It's a small world here in Atlanta when you have a car. It's a whole different story. I may end up doing a video on the bus system down here, and we'll see. Michael Bullock said you need to go as far north as possible. That's the thing. I need to go as far north as possible. I may have to, I don't know, maybe get bus tickets the night before. Maybe go stay in a hotel, maybe. And then come back to Georgia. I'll see about it. Mouse Potato says, see you later, POV in chat. Cheers, Mouse Potato. You're on fire tonight with the puns, man. I'll let you guys know in Discord what I'll do. Great to be seen. Awesome, man. I know. It's great to be seen, and I'll see about it. But yeah, I'll think about. I'll post it on Discord and then probably on the community center tab if I actually, do that. Otherwise, I'll probably just end up doing it in Atlanta, but I'll see about it. That's my plans as of right now, but anything can happen. It is 2:50 a.m., guys. Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much for watching. Michael Bullock said you should stay at a travel lodge. I'll see about that, Michael. Definitely, you can join my Discord community. If you're not already there, you can join my Discord community, and you can just type in !Discord all in lowercase as one word, and that'll give you the Discord link, and I'll meet you there, man, and we can talk about it in the suggestions tab, and yeah, we'll see about that. I just have to get pricing about it because I have some money left, but as long as it's under like 500 to go there, stay at a hotel and come back, I'll be cool with it. But yeah, until next time, guys, we could talk about this a little later, and definitely we could chat it up. And if you guys, if you want to support me, please definitely super chat or donate to my PayPal if you want. That always helps so much, and I can fund it towards the next trip. And that's exactly what I mean if I want to do the solar eclipse, or if I want to go to Brazil or Colombia. You guys rock, man. I just appreciate your support anyway, and thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Probably later on today in Morrow, Georgia, or somewhere else interesting. until next time, you're watching Dream Machine, and I'll see you next time, man. Thank you for joining, and everyone new that's watching, thank you for joining, and more footage to come if you already subscribed to me.